It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Carnival Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Urban Shaker coming in at 4.5% ABV in a 440ml can. If you've been watching these Carnival beer reviews, you will see that these beers have been growler filled, poured fresh from either casks or kegs or at the brewery, and they need to be drank very, very quickly because, well, I'll mention it again. I bet you're thinking I'm like a scratch record, but we're in funny times. It's May 2020. We are in funny times, and ooh, looks like maybe a stout. Oh, look at this! Oh, look at that! Doesn't that look fantastic? Oh, yeah. I got distracted then. Yeah, if you've been watching these videos, we're in funny times. Breweries are having to do what they do to sell beer to the public, to package it very quickly. Once keg and cask only breweries are now having to fastly turn themselves into bottle and can and mini keg breweries very quickly to get beer out to the general public. Because there's a massive demand. I'll tell you, there's a massive demand. Especially, I've been looking this week into buying a pub shed, buying like a summer house pub shed type of thing, and they're just months. They're months and for delivery, because everybody's at home. The pubs are shut. Everybody's at home. So then I thought, right, I'm a chippy. I'll just order the timber. They whacked the price up of timber, all these builders merchants, and they're like, yeah, well, you can have the timber in a month. And I'm like, what? A month? When I was a chippy full time, they deliver stuff to you next day. Now it's like a month, because when I'm visiting the timber merchants, they're telling me all of the timber mills, some of them are 24 hours a day. They can't keep up with making feather edge board for sheds and fences and stuff. It's incredible. And then the knock-on effect of that is people are buying blades and subs and perfect draft machines. You can't get hold of them now for like weeks and months on end, and all the kegs are sold out. So we really are in funny times. We really are in funny times. So this is going back to that kind of initial story of breweries that are having to reinvent themselves really quickly into becoming packaged like cans and bottles and keg brewers very quickly. The demand is there though, I'll tell you, the demand is there. So beautiful head on the beer. It was a 2-finger tan coloured head, jet black beer in the glass. Let's get the aroma. Oh, that's lovely. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. A rich kind of toasty, biscuity aroma. A little bit of tobacco smoke. Smells great. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's fantastic. Daydreaming because it was so good. I fell into a daydream then, thinking about all of the different kind of pub sheds we were looking for and having to turn our conservatory out there into a bar very quickly. Right, let's think about the beer in hand. Lovely mouthfeel, rich and creamy and dense. Nice bit of carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. You've got flavours of chocolate and coffee and caramel, and then there's a little bit of kind of plum, fig and prune on the back end that just gives you that kind of beautiful balance to the beer. You get a little bit of sweetness from the caramel malt in there. We get a little bit of toasted bitterness then from the roasted malt, and they come through as coffee, maybe some bitter dark chocolate taste. That's from the roasted malt in the beer. And then it goes back to being a little bit sweet again, a little bit kind of like mixed fruit jam, like plum and fig and prune. Yeah, really good. I don't know, can you get prune jam and fig jam? I don't know. Maybe you can. I imagine you can. Lovely, lovely beer. Look at the lacing on the glass. Look at that fantastic lacing there. And look at that. Lovely carbonation, lovely head, fantastic beer. I mean, for a beer, we're 5 days into drinking this. It says drink it within a week, which is 7 days. So we're 5 days in. We had it on Friday and we're drinking it here now on a Wednesday. It's amazing that, fantastically amazing that these beers are looking like this after 5 days. I reckon you could keep that for a week or two. Not that you should. You should drink it as soon as you can. The brewer wants you to drink it as soon as you can. It's a bit like where I went down my local bar with a 4-pint clean milk bottle, and they filled me up. Literally, they were pulling the barrels, filling my 4-pint milk carton up with beer, and then bringing it to my house, delivering beer in milk cartons. You wouldn't want to keep that for a week or two, would you? You'd want to drink that very quickly. It's a bit... When you see a beer in a can, it's a bit kind of... It makes you kind of go, it might be alright for a bit longer. But no, if the brewer says drink within a week, please drink within a week. Just pretend it's in a milk carton and it needs to be drunk. But even saying that, as I just mentioned, the beer looks terrific. It really does. It smells terrific, tastes terrific. I like the mouthfeel. It's creamy and dense and rich. It's a really good stout. I imagine it's a stout. It could be a porter. I've not looked on their website as to what Urban Shaker is, whether it's a stout or a porter. So you'll have to excuse me on that. I'm going to say stout. I'm going to say it's a stout. It's got a nice, really nice body. Thick, creamy, dense body to it. Yeah, so I'm going to rate it. I like it. I mean, the Vienna Lager I've just reviewed, fantastic. I've just reviewed a 2.6% R1. I'm just getting through them. I'm just getting through the 4 beers. I got 4 left to do. 1 left to do after this. I've done 3. But I'm just getting through them because I don't want the beer to go past that kind of 7-day period where they want me to drink it. So I like that enough. I like that stout enough to give it a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!